whereas when it comes to Buddhism, they say form is emptiness, emptiness is form. So how is this different from this?
Okay, let's take. So your question is, Brahman, a world is Brahman, but Brahman is not world, right? In case of Buddhism, they say form is emptiness and emptiness is form. Okay, are they different? So now let us understand this entire spirituality in a different perspective. All this will get out of this trap of trying to explain something. Okay, entire spirituality is actual journey is to get rid of duality. Right? Once you get rid of duality, your job is done. Correct? Understand? The duality is the problem. There's no other problem. Understand? So, whether you understand the duality as emptiness or Brahman, non-duality is emptiness or Brahman, and start living it, there's no problem. Other things are just a matter of understanding some teachings. So the whole purpose of spirituality is to get rid of duality. Duality is the suffering. Correct? Now, where is duality? Is duality real? There's nothing called duality at all. Okay? Our all experiences are non-dual. Okay? There's always an experience, but there's no experiencer. There's seeing, but there's no seers. There's thinking, but there's no thinker. There's doing, there's no doer. Okay? You can imagine in an ocean, waves rise. Okay? There's no doer there's nobody who is making the waves rise. Wave rising is there, wave falling is there. Similarly, experience rise and fall in our consciousness. There's no me. The ownership is not there. The ownership is an illusion. Okay? Now, when did the ownership illusion started? Does the child have an ownership illusion? Does the child have a duality? Not mostly. There's no duality. The duality comes the moment language comes into picture. The moment thinking comes into picture. No thinking, no language, no thinking. Okay? The child lives in the moment now. Okay? Doesn't mean that a mosquito comes on the child's body, it'll do like this. Okay? It's a response of the biological system. There's no me, there's no doer. Right? An animal is going in a forest, a tiger comes, it'll run. It's a biological response. There's no me in that sense. Understand? The me concept is coming to picture with the language and thinking process. And language and thinking process creates a memory. Okay? Memory and thinking, which is output of memory, caused by language, is duality. And language is just an abstraction of the world, a representation of the world. It's not reality. So now language or thoughts, we are superimposed in the world to understand the world in various ways. It's helpful, it's useful, but that's not world. Right? Now let us look at your experience. If you are a child, how will you experience the world? Something is moving in front of you. Child will look at it like this. No interpretation. Just experience. After some time it goes. No recording also. It appeared and disappeared. Right? So basically, entire world is a sort of energy movement. There's no duality at all. Now that energy movement you call as Brahman and Maya, or emptiness and samsara. Right? The words are only there. Basically, we are speaking, whether it's Buddhism or Vedanta, we are speaking this non-duality. And these words will give us a little bit confusion. Right? So Brahman is the world is Brahman. Brahman is not the world. There's a reason, because that's a teaching process. Okay. Lower level reality, higher level reality includes the lower level reality, but lower level reality doesn't include higher. It's like water appears as ocean, wave, bubble, and foam. Okay. But don't call bubble as water. Water is more than bubble. Right? So that's why bubble is water, but water is not bubble. Wave is water, but water is not way. Foam is what we call as foam is water, but water is not foam. So that way, the world is Brahman, but Brahman is not world. You are Brahman, but Brahman is not you. The other is not true. Jiva is Brahman, but Brahman is not Jiva. Okay? Sakshi is Brahman, but Brahman is not Sakshi. So like that, we take our attention from lower level reality to higher level reality. Okay? In Buddhism, that graded teaching is not there. Adhyara Papavad is not there. So they say Nirvana is samsara, samsara is Nirvana. So this comes because of Adhyara Papavad method of teaching.
So ultimately, can we say, so even this teaching is, even to say that world is Brahman and Brahman is not the world, is it also just a teaching, like not really an ultimate?
Stop this. Next question. What is ultimate teaching?
Yeah, because if there are two different